What's up, bud?
Uh,
Not much, man. I was trying to work on the podcast stuff, but for some reason, my app kept acting retarded. Like, I guess the people that I was reaching out to, like, don't have an iOS or any type of device like that. So
okay.
so I sent them the Anchor because, like, my Anchor allows me to record with friends, like a regular
Yeah.
phone call, but it doesn't let me, like, I don't know how to upload to Spotify or iTunes. So I use another podcast app to upload to Spotify and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But that one doesn't let me, like, contact friends, and it's only, like, if you use the app itself, it only gives you 15 minutes to talk. So I'm like, well, this kind of sucks ass. Like, if these people...
So you never done it before?
I've only did it with Sean, and that was with Anchor. I have two podcast app. One, I can record with friends, and that's Anchor. It records our conversation. I save it, and then I save it as a file, and then I go into my other podcast app called Record, because that one doesn't let me talk to friends. I have to just talk by myself. But
Oh, that sucks. That's not really I thought podcasts were like mainly at least two people.
yeah, that's what I was trying to do with Anchor, because Anchor doesn't let me, or I don't know how to upload it to Spotify or iTunes. But with Record, even though I can't add people in it, it automatically sends it to Spotify and iTunes and everything like I want. But Anchor doesn't have that.
Yeah.
One feature lets me talk to friends, but won't let me upload it to Spotify or iTunes. But the other one lets me upload to Spotify and iTunes, but doesn't let me talk to friends. So I'm just like, fucking retarded.
Oh, what you been up to?
Not much, just hanging out with my girlfriend and playing GTA. And
That's nice. At least you got a girlfriend.
yeah, we've been together for a month now.
Are you ever gonna move back this year?
Once all this freaking coronavirus fucking lets up, man, because it's making it
Are you
harder
gonna move back here then or after?
after the whole coronavirus.
Cause I'm trying to move too, but I need somebody to go in with me, huh?
Yeah. You still living at your grandma's house?
Oh yeah. The main reason I moved, I can have my dog, because I can't have a dog if I live there.
Oh, yeah, because of Sam and...
Yeah.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh, you remember that time you went to the hospital? You remember what kind of pain medicine they gave you?
When I went to the Smithfield Hospital?
Yeah. You said you went to the hospital?
I didn't take no medicine when I was in the Smithfield Hospital, but they gave me they gave me medicine when I came up to Virginia.
What was it called?
Dilaudid.
Okay, I was trying to think of it. I was like, yeah, that's right. A lot, yeah.
They shot it up in my veins. They did it like inject it.
I made her fucked up.
I was, because I was in pain due to I had fluid in my stomach line, and it was causing me to feel like I was hungry, and it was also causing stomach pain, but it was also making it harder for me to take a shit. So
Yeah.
they did x-rays and stuff. They put this thing in my system and made me feel like I was peeing on myself, even though I wasn't. It just made it feel like it. And then I end up getting injected in my arm, my left arm specifically, with Dilaudid. And I was high as a kite. I went from barely able to walk in the hospital to walking out, waving at everybody, saying, "Hi, I hope you're having a good night." It was so stupid, but it was funny at the same
You
time.
move back to North Carolina or Rocky Mountain?
North Carolina, I'm done with Rocky Mountain, bro. I'll come and visit, but it's getting too dangerous, and there's nothing really much there.
What part?
I was thinking the closest would be Smithfield, but the furthest would probably be like the mountains.
Oh.
Anywhere in between is fine with me.
I mean, if you move to Smithfield, I could still live there. I would live there. that ain't too far.
No, that's not too far, and also it's not that dangerous either.
Because if I have a car, I could live going to work from there, but not in the mountains. I couldn't go to work even there.
Nah. Smithfield, you remember that's where we met Kelsey at. Well, that was Selma, but that's not far from Smithfield. Like, I won't even mind Selma. That wouldn't even bother me either.
Oh.
That's the closest.
So you don't want to live in Rocky now?
Nah, dude. It's just, there's nothing been there for me in Rocky Mountain. Also, it's so much crap after Namir got shot and then fucking Jay getting arrested, which obviously I talked to him to just like an hour ago.
Who?
Jay Moss. He's not in jail.
Yeah. What happened? What did he say?
This motherfucker, man. He said, alright, his side of the story was that he had a guy named Devin Edwards in the car with him. And I'm like, okay, cool. And he said that, I don't know, he kind of cut out a little bit about these people that they were following. I guess he told him, he said that Jay said that this Devin guy grabbed his pistol, right? And put it to his head and told him to drive, or he was going to shoot him. Like, held him hostage. So I don't know how that had anything to do with following those people, but he said he followed them, and like he told him to, and he said he was pretty much set up. Like, that Devin guy wanted him to follow those people back to their house, and that Billy Lynch guy, which I reached out to him, but he said he wouldn't speak on the matter until the court stuff was over with Jay, and I think it's over with because his court date was in March. But then he said to me that he had to skip town. Well, okay, back to the story. He said the Billy Lynch guy and a couple other people had blocked him in and all had weapons, right? He said the cops came up there and wrote him a citation. So later on down the road, he didn't get arrested for that. And Fighting Crime does say that. He also says that picture, that mugshot they took, isn't what he looks like. He said that's not him.
That's not him.
He said that's not him.
Yes, it is.
He said, I don't even remember.
Even has his name on it.
He said, when's the last time I looked like that? And I'm like, Jay, you look like that beginning of 2019 last year, bud. Have you forgotten what you look like? Like, I mean, who else could that be? Like, bud, you just really... I don't know, man. Yeah. Your story just sounds really, really far-fetched. I'm not trying to call you a liar or nothing. It just sounds really weird. Like,
that's him. Yeah. Have you got your tax money back, or you got to file your taxes?
Dude, I got mine back, and I only got $541.
I mean, you got all yours back already?
Yeah.
Because some of it's late, though, because of ours.
I got what I was supposed to get back, but I don't know if I got everything back.
Oh, what did you get back? The state?
State.
Or did you get... Oh, so you haven't got back the other one yet?
I don't think so.
See, that's what I've got, the state, but I haven't got the federal yet. Because if you know your Social Security number, you can find, you know what you're getting, you can know, but I don't know if you know exactly what you're getting back. You can look it up.
True. I never know what I'm getting.
Yeah. I got like $2,000 back this year. Then the governor's supposed to send us some money too.
Yeah, better send me some daggone money.
It's like $1,200, they said.
How are you holding up now that you ain't got a job for the time being?
Good.
You still got money?
Oh, I don't got no money, but...
Oh, you ain't got no money? How you supposed to pay your phone bill?
My dad paid it for me.
Oh, so he's
he
essential.
said there was a way to get it for free, but I don't know how. I didn't know how.
He said, I'm a hustler and getting it for free.
I mean, like, if U.S. sailors said they were paying everybody's. they pay my grandma's, other grandma's.
Damn.
But I didn't know my password, like, do a 4-number password, and I didn't know what I picked.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah.
That's very wild.
But I'm wondering if you had to pay it back, though.
I wonder that too. I wonder.
Like, yeah.
That's very interesting.
The virus probably gone by summertime sometime.
This whole freaking coronavirus thing is wild.
How long y'all have to be home at a certain time?
Nah, dude, we don't even have a curfew.
Oh, you don't?
No, we're supposed to be on lockdown. They want people to go home, but like as far as like cops driving around and telling us, hey, you need to be home before 5 o'clock, like no, that doesn't exist.
There's a curfew here, but they're not strict on it or anything.
I'm just hope that martial law does never get involved.
Who's that?
That's when like the National Guard and all them, they come out and like pretty much stand in the road, and when you leave your house,
oh, God.
You have to hand them your paperwork. Like, oh, here, like the military stands out in the road and stuff.
Yeah, that's what my dad was talking about, something like that.
Yeah,
I hope that really don't happen.
Yeah, because I don't want to come out of my house because I'm an essential worker, but I ain't got no paperwork to prove it, even though I got a text and stuff. Like, if a National Guard or Navy or Marine or whatever, I pull over and hand it to them, they're not going to believe it. They're going to be like, go back to your house. I hope it never gets to that level where the freaking military have to step in and stand out in my yard like a freaking roadblock.
Yeah. Look, after the pain medicine thing, they never sent you home with any, did they?
They sent me home that same night. But they didn't send me...
They didn't give you a prescription of pain medicine, at least.
No, they didn't. They didn't give me... They didn't give me no...
It take like 4 days to be addicted.
Yeah, I kind of like winged off of that and started doing meth instead.
Around here, I heard.
Dude, meth is like the heroin around here. Like the heroin in Rocky Mount is the meth around here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't think it's that bad like it is there, but I heard it got bad. I ain't seen none, so I don't know. What was that thing? Hey, still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Does your dad still... I know he used to take, like, Vicodin or something, didn't he?
Yeah, Vicodin.
Does he still take pain medicine?
Not anymore.
Because Vicodin ain't that strong anyway.
Robbie used to snort Vicodin.
Yeah, because my stuff's actually weak.
Oxycontin, though, that's strong.
Actually, it's okay. You can't crush it up, so it's not really Oxycontin no more.
What is angel dust?
Angel dust?
Yeah, I've heard like...
PCP.
Oh, because I heard rappers talk about it like in 2 songs. Like I've heard The Game say it in Fun. He said... Boys think they're fucking with me. Stop smoking angel dust.
I think it's PCP dipped.
Yeah, and Crooked Eye mentions it in the Eminem song on I Will. He said, give you a road full of Ellington tusk. Y'all need to get off of that meth or some dust. Your teeth are disappearing from the hair meth or some dust. And I was like, I've heard rappers talk about angel dust, but I don't know what they were talking about. Like, what does it mean?
The bombing, it's like bomb fluid in there, bombing fluid.
Stop smoking angel dust. I was like, what the fuck is angel dust? I know what like crystal is. That's like crystal meth and, you know, white boy.
Is acid around that part of your city?
we've had people talk about it, but I've only heard 2 people talk about acid.
Yeah, I've had acid before.
Does it do anything like people say it does?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I won't do it every day or nothing. No, I won't do that.
I heard it puts fluid in your spinal cord.
Yeah, like I do it. I at least wait every month, at least once every month in between.
Lord, Michael, you're like on a drug spree. You're trying to figure out what drugs are good and what's are not.
Actually, way more than that, really. Probably actually 4 months in between every time.
Good Lord, you're going to have fluid in between your spinal cord and you're going to be fucked.
I mean, like Gavin stays in my neighborhood, right?
Gavin?
Yeah, he does it all the time.
He'll be dead before he makes it in 2021.
Yeah. I don't think he really does. He does it a lot better than me.
He's probably going to start doing angel dust next.
I do 1 tab, though. He does, like, more than 1 at a time.
Do you hallucinate? Do you see, like, dragons or anything?
Oh, no, that's not real. It's like, say you open the refrigerator, you got a cake in there, like paper on it.
Yeah.
You see, like, the paper start moving a little bit.
So it's like a hazy feeling, like it's like a moving, like a wavy move, but it's not much.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't see no, like, colossal scopes, like one of those things you used to look into as a kid?
No, that ain't real.
Have you tried shrooms?
That's weaker than that.
Some people were saying it was stronger around here, but they're probably mixing it with crack or something.
Crack don't make you hallucinate.
I'm saying mix. You want this thing? They're probably mixing the mixing the LSD with the crack or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
What drug haven't you done?
I don't know.
Have you done meth?
No, I've never done meth.
Would you try meth?
I don't know.
Would you do it just to say to do it?
Meth, it could be shake to bake, though, too, because that's like a cheaper meth.
Would you ever do crocodile?
Hell no. I don't know if that'd ever be around here.
Would you ever do COVID-19?
What's that?
The coronavirus?
Oh, no.
Want to get high off the coronavirus?
Yeah.
Have you ever done crack?
Oh, yeah, I've done that.
What is the worst drug you ever done?
I'd rather do heroin than crack.
Have you quit heroin, or are you still, like, somewhat on it?
Oh, yeah, I've quit it.
All the way?
Oh, I ain't gonna say I wouldn't ever do it again.
What is it about heroin that made you like it?
Yeah, I know somebody said they want to try some, so I got them some. They're like, what's so good about it? Yeah, they know why it's so good. They said it felt like they were trying to chase Jesus.
Chase Jesus.
Yeah. He said it's the closest thing to Jesus or something.
They must be on something else.
No. Yeah, my cousin tried it.
He tried what?
Heroin.
You talking about who I'm thinking?
Yeah.
Damn, what does he think?
He just wanted to try it because his friend wanted to try it, so they tried it.
Did he tweak out?
No, it ain't a tweaker drug. I mean, it's like a nodding drug.
I mean, did he nod out or anything?
Yeah. He didn't do it at the house or anything.
Would you give him the blue bag or the white bag?
I don't remember what color. I just every time.
Because I remember.
Oh, yeah, I knew it was a Big Dick Buster John was around. That was good stuff. He said, that was good stuff. That was like, you make him throw up.
Y'all wild.
At
'Cause
least you can't OD. At least you can't OD if you snort it.
You can still die from snorting heroin.
How you know?
Is that Maxwell?
How do you know he snorted it?
I don't. That's just what Montana said.
See, that's hard to believe. Because how much I've snorted before, I never OD'd.
He probably was really, really bad off.
Oh.
Who knows?
What grade? Was he out of school yet?
Yeah, he was like 20.
Oh, yeah. Didn't his dad get him into doing it, though?
Yeah, his dad does it, and that's how he ended up getting hooked.
Oh, my God, that's bad.
His dad was even making him go out and, like, sell it and bring money back.
Oh, my God. Am I on speakerphone or is your phone weird? Or is it my phone?
You're on speaker because I'm eating Chick-fil-A.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're fine. No, make sure something's wrong with my phone.
Nah, nothing's wrong with it. It's just me eating Chick-fil-A.
What kind of phone you have?
iPhone 10.
Oh, did you buy it with your mom?
I bought it, but I got a mom's plan.
Oh, okay. How much was it?
I have no idea. Because I had the iPhone forever, so I have an upgrade every few years. They'll tell us, hey, Nick, do you either want to buy the phone or do you want to upgrade to the next iPhone for free?
Oh, okay.
So I have no idea.
Do the free.
And I'll still be paying $50 a month regardless if I upgrade or not.
Oh, okay. Who you with?
My girlfriend, she's over here. She's got a head.
What phone company?
Oh, Sprint.
Oh, I wanted them one time. They suck.
Yeah, they're not that great.
Because I went to the beach. The same week I got the phone, I had no service the whole time.
U.S. Cellular, Cellular, they have the best.
That or Verizon.
Yeah.
As long as you with one of them two, you're okay.
I've never had Verizon.
Oh, you had US Cellular?
No, I just heard that U.S. Cellular is like really good.
Well, it depends where you live, too, probably.
True.
Yeah. Because Walmart, they got T-Mobile or Verizon.
I heard T-Mobile. T-Mobile ain't really shit, but Verizon's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
My girlfriend has Verizon.
Like, I want to get an apartment, but I don't know how you get into an apartment like that.
Michael, you be the motherfucker that buys a freaking apartment in the hood. I know you.
No, I ain't gonna do that.
And that next thing I'm gonna be like, hey Michael, what you up? Oh bruh, I decided to buy out Stalin Way. I bought it, rebuilt it, and I opened it back up.
Where's that one? Has an apartment there, really?
Stalin Way is that road that had the apartments that's right down. It's like literally down the street from your granddaddy's work. Like when you come out of your granddaddy's work, that road directly in front of you, drive that road down like you're going to the bridge where Taylor Mills' sister used to live.
Yeah.
Go down that road, keep driving. You'll look to the left, you'll see like an abandoned apartment buildings, and that's Stalin Way.
No, I think they redone them. That ain't near Holly Street, is it?
Nah, not that I know of.
Oh, okay. Solemn, what are the apartment names called?
I have no idea, but when you're going towards work next time, which way do you come? Like,
Different way. I mean, you said it's near the bridge, right? Near my bridge?
alright, so next time you go
Uh,
towards work, okay, so you come from, do you go on 301 when you go to work?
I go on 64 and get off that Falls Road and all that.
Oh, you go that way.
Yeah, but I've went other ways too.
Okay, so when you're coming on 301 and you're coming from Rocky Mountain, you're headed towards Sharpsburg, right?
Yeah.
You know that the Dodge dealership that's on the right?
Yeah.
Go off that road, take that right, go down, take a left and go under the bridge and go past Allen Road or Street, whatever, that's on the right. Keep going straight like you're going to your granddaddy's, and like not too far from that bridge on the right, you'll see an abandoned apartment like place. It's only one story, it's a road in the Stalin Way. It got flooded out.
Are you talking about like the tunnels, near the tunnels?
Nah, you're talking about, you're coming from the other side. Now that's near Brandon's house.
Oh, okay.
That's Arlington.
Oh, okay. I thought there was no form of or there might not be no form of
Nah.
I think I know who you're talking about. Near the Dodge dealership, though.
Yeah, where the Dodge dealership is, when you're on 301, take that exit, take a right, and instead of going right, go left underneath the bridge. Once you go left, keep driving, keep looking to the right, though. But you'll keep driving, keep looking to the right, and you'll see a road. It's only apartments on one side, and you can see it turns and makes kind of like an L shape and a Stalin Way.
I think I know who you're talking about that. Oh, yeah.
That's Stalin Way.
Oh.
Yeah, next time I'm with you down there, I'll point directly at it.
Because I know there's some apartments near Keys Food, too.
Oh, yeah, that's nowhere near that, no. I know what you're talking about. Where Keys Food is, if you go where that tunnel is, you go through that tunnel, keep going straight, right where you see the church, take a right, and drive down like a mile or two down the road, and on the left you'll see a trailer park, and that's where Brandon and Matt live.
Yeah. 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 But I don't know how much apartments cost, though.
Why don't we just live on Armstrong?
Yeah.
We
I
can,
ain't living there.
we can do a music video out there with Sneak. We can be in Sneak's new music video.
Yeah.
We'll call Bumpin' the Hood is the next song.
I want to at least live in a nice place. I want to allow a dog, at least.
Oh yeah, we'll just stay in a Motel 6, bro, down on 301.
Where?
The Motel 6 on 301, right over there by Hang Tai.
He was so bad about it.
I don't know, they said that's where they sell drugs and pimp out prostitutes.
The executive inn is where it's at.
The what?
The executive inn.
Oh, hell yeah, that's where I'm going.
Oh, you know where the Hardee's is?
Which Hardee's?
Right near Don Bullock.
Yeah.
The hotel right beside it.
Oh, okay.
There's a front and a back.
Shit, I forgot. I thought you were talking about the Hardee's in Sharpsburg.
Yeah, I ain't staying in that hotel with the Hardee's beside the Sharpsburg.
Oh, what's it called? The Deluxe Inn or some shit?
The Bucket Inn or something.
The Bucket, yeah, that one is right there beside the Hardee's.
Yeah, and it looks like a straight crack motel.
You might find Robbie there.
What's he do stuff like that now?
I don't know. I haven't spoken to the little fucker ever since I cracked a joke on him. He doesn't want to have nothing to do with me at all. I haven't spoken to him at all.
Mm-hmm.
He hates my guts, so he's blocked me on all social media. Because I said on Snapchat on October 8th, I cracked a joke about him being loyal to his girlfriend now that his son has been born. His son was born. So I was like, hey, Robbie, I said on Snapchat, and the girl from California, the Jamie Culliver, Cutler, she saw it.
Yeah.
And what I said is, hey, Robbie, now that you have a son, will you be loyal to your girlfriend and not mess around with Montana or whatever the other chick's name was at the time? And I laughed. And then I laid on my bed, and that was the end of the Snapchat. Well, he talked to me about it. We let it go. So he was talking shit behind Matthew McFall's back because Matthew was talking to Montana. And Montana's phone was being blown up by Robbie. Well, she told Robbie, and he was like, yo, I'm going to beat his ass, blah, 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 and all this other shit, right? So I told Robbie, I said, hey, man, I'm thinking about getting in an inflatable arena. I'll give you a head guard and some gloves, and you and Matt can fight it out on an inflatable, arena. It'd be fun. Robbie took it serious. It was, mouthing off. It was like, oh, you would never be a good godfather, this. When you decide to mature, we'll be family again. And I'm like, fuck you, dude. You have your chance. And then he told me to burn in hell, and I was like, but your baby's going to burn. I made that line. That line that was said in Legion by the old lady. There's a movie called Legion, and the lady says to the girl, she's like, but your fucking baby's going to burn. So I said that back to him for funniness, and now he thinks that I want his son to be dead, which I apologized to Kelsey, the baby mama, and Montana told me that Robbie said that wasn't good enough. And I said, well, fuck you. I don't care what's good enough for you, you son of a bitch. After all these years you put me through hell, I'm not telling you sorry for shit. You need to be telling me sorry.
Yeah.
I don't want your son to burn in hell. I wish and I hope that he's a better person than your sorry ass.
Yeah.
For real. You're not going to tell me to burn in hell and then turn around and act like I'm a shitty godfather or whatever, then try to hold your son over my head. Hell no, you ain't going to hold your son over my head, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So I haven't spoken to him since. He blocked me on everything. Montana said, he death threatened me to some people across the street because he was on the phone with her. And he made, a comment because they're, talking about hiding the body. Just having a conversation about hiding the body. And Robbie's like, well, I know somebody we can hide. And they were like, who? And then he said my name. So that's why I dropped the record, Signed Sealed. So I dissed Robbie in another song, and that was Signed Sealed.
Yeah, the thing about an apartment, it ain't easy to get into, or I bet you gotta wait a while. But if you move up to the Smithfield, you gonna live in a house or apartment?
I have no idea, man. I don't want to buy because I don't want to get stuck with, a mortgage and stuck, being there. Because the reason why I say renting's better, because you're still going to be paying an asshole. But what if something goes wrong? What if we don't like the neighbors? Or what if something breaks in the house, like the toilet? If you're renting, the landlords have to go and pay somebody to fix it. But if you buy the house, you have to pay out of pocket to fix it.
Yeah.
Of course, there's going to be some...
Unless you got a new house.
Yeah, I don't want to buy a house unless if I know it's the house that I want.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my shit together, dude, financially and everything. That's why I'm trying to do podcasts and, work on my COVID-19 documentary and working at FedEx. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to build my money up a lot better than what it's been.
Yeah. Good apartment. It's 2 people. I'm going one around $800 a month or something.
$800 a month?
Yeah.
Not too shabby, not too shabby. I don't know any
That's
areas.
Okay. I was, if I could get one cheaper, it'd be shitty as hell.
We could always live in the hood. No, I'm just kidding. It's always cheap in the hood.
I see.
That's wild, dude. Yeah, it's crazy. I can't believe it's been 4 years almost since I've moved away from Rocky Mount. It's been it feels like forever. But yeah. Still there? Hello? You still there? Yo, what ended up happening?
Hello, you hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you. Like, I was like, hello? And it was like nothing.
Oh, because sometimes my phone, I'm start messing up. I won't be able to hear anybody. I'll hang up, then recall them and it'll start back. Like, I don't know why it does that.
Me neither. That was weird.
Yeah.
I was so confused. I was like, what the fuck?
My truck blew up.
Your what truck? Your truck blew up.
Yeah.
How the fuck you blow up your truck?
Oh, I had an oil problem. Like, what was wrong? Didn't you have an oil problem too? And your motor blew up?
For which vehicle?
On the Honda?
On a Honda, the only problem I had was my piston rings were fried.
Oh, okay.
And we fixed them, and that was what was causing the oil to leak. And then...
Yeah, see, that's what caused my car to blow up. The oil was leaking, and it blew up. And I was waiting for the part to get in there. I kept adding oil in it. It blew up before the part got there.
So now, what are you driving?
Nothing. I'm not driving my grandma. When I'm going back to work, I will use my grandma's car.
You might need to start slinging some dope or something to get you another vehicle.
See if I got money to be able to buy dope.
You ain't right. I wonder how much. I wonder how much money.
But then I might get caught.
I wonder how much money you've spent on dope in general.
I don't know. I bet over $20,000, maybe.
You know what you could have done with $20,000, dog?
I'm not saying I spent that much, but it's like I don't know because I have to add it up.
So what do you use anything anymore now, or are you just clean?
No, like some weed once here and there.
So you ain't doing like heroin or crack or nothing like that. No heavy drugs.
No.
Would you think you're ever gonna relapse?
Everybody does, pretty much.
So you think that
I hope not, but you know.
What made you want to get clean from heroin?
Oh, I just wanted a rehab place.
You just wanted to go to rehab to fuck bitches?
Yeah.
So, how were you able to get clean then? Because how were you able to like get clean without having the badass withdrawals?
Oh, because there they give you like methadone and wing you off.
Did you struggle any?
No, because the way they did it there, it was pretty. Because I want a hardcore addict like a lot of people.
How much would you do in a day?
Some people do like $500 a day, right? I only did maybe say $200 a week.
Damn. Was heroin like making you feel better, or was it making you?
Yeah, it makes you feel better.
It made
Hell
you.
Yeah.
It made you feel better, but was it destroying your body?
If you don't got it, you're sick as hell.
So it's the type of drug that you need over and over again.
Yeah.
Did you ever?
Only bad thing.
Did you ever have
Only
withdrawals?
bad thing. Oh no! Only bad thing, you get the post-acute withdrawals.
Have you had those?
Yeah, that's the bad thing. They come out of nowhere. You don't know when it's going to happen.
How do you stop that? Or like how to fight it? How do you fight it?
The only way you can really fight is go get some dope. But you're not sick or nothing like that.
You ain't dope sick.
No, it's just a feeling.
So does heroin make that feeling go away too?
Yeah, if I did it, yeah.
Do you feel like you have any, like, urges to want to go do it?
Oh, yeah, everybody has that.
I can't believe that you... I thought... I told myself...
Withdrawals last for like 4 years.
You're the only person I know that's done drugs that your body hasn't severely, like, been destroyed from it.
Who?
You?
Destroyed.
Like, prime example, my cousin Josh, he's, like, went from 200 and something pounds to now being, like, 155. He can't see his daughter. He has, like, custody. Like, he has to fight a custody battle. He's been in and out of jail. He's, like, been homeless. And, you know, this guy used to have his life made. He used to have a wife, a beautiful house. He used to be healthy, never had a criminal record. And all of a sudden his wife cheated on him and started doing heroin and his life went to shit.
I've been to jail before. I went to jail even after I got clean. Because I was tired to take some idiots for a ride. And I didn't know they had drugs on them. And I got blamed.
See, that's what Mom told me to worry about you. She was like, I don't know if you should be riding around with Michael. I said, why? She said, he might have dope or something on him and get y'all both arrested.
No, you don't have. You got, who's ever, I mean, unless you sit there, it ain't mine, then you would go to jail.
She was worried about you having it on you while you're riding with me.
No, I don't even never drive with somebody else had it on me.
But you had it on you one time when we went back to my house, back when you first came to Virginia.
It wasn't that much. I could hate that.
He said I could hate that. That's bad.
But what's the odds of you getting pulled over, though, you know?
Who knows? Broken tail like that, you know?
Like a hotel or something.
Yeah, I'm leaving my local crack spot. Pull me over. Hell, I don't know. Fucking Rocky Mount, you don't know what you're getting pulled over for. Shit, I got pulled over for, you know, by 6 cops because they thought I was a drug dealer and they misjudged the vehicle, and also I hit the yellow line.
Oh, so where are you leaving from?
At the time, I was going to go pick up Josh to go to Defy Gravity, and I was leaving from my house to Sharksburg. Well, the cop started following me from Little Eastonburg up to Titty Rock, and then he pulled me right in front of the neighborhood of Bun Farm, like the first entrance. Not the one to go in my neighborhood, but the other one.
So a drug dealer has the same car like you had?
Yeah.
So they've been, like, profiling that drug dealer, whoever he was supposed to be?
Yep, and they thought I was that drug dealer, and they were dead-ass wrong. Because he asked me to, like, if I was listening to music, and I was like, nah, dude, I don't have to, like, mess with my music or be on the phone. I have all this set up. You remember how my setup was. I don't have to look away from the road. He was like, well, you hit the yellow line. I was like, is that illegal to hit the yellow line? I didn't go over the yellow line. And then he asked me if I could step out of the car because he thought I was he also asked me if I was drinking. I was like, no, and I didn't smell like alcohol, and I wasn't acting like it either. So
they make us get to search the car.
Yeah. So he asked me if he could search my vehicle once I got out, because once I stepped out, that's when I noticed there was like 6 cop cars. 5 of them were regular cops, and the 6th one was a trooper. So I was like, what the fuck is going on here? What? There's no way. And so they asked if they could search my car. Mainly I would ask for a warrant, but I had nothing in the car, and Jimmy was driving it at the time also. And I was just trying to go pick up Josh. I was like, you know what? Go ahead, search the car. So even though a lot of people would be like, that's stupid, you should ask for a search warrant. But I didn't have nothing to hide, and I was in a hurry. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to make them look bad. And that's what I did. I made them look bad. And the guy who pulled me over, he came back and asked me, you don't smoke weed, do you? You ain't high, are you? And the guy beside him,
oh my God,
the other cop, the young cop
if I sell weed, am I going to tell you?
Dude, am I gonna tell you if I'm high or if I'm selling? And the cop beside me is like, we searched him. He doesn't have any on him, and he doesn't smell like it. And y'all are not finding anything in my vehicle. So why are you even asking me that? So he handed me my badge. Well, not my badge. He handed me my ID and handed me my registration. He was like, "You have a good day, sir." And I put it back in the glove box and put my license back in my wallet, and I went and picked up Josh, and they were still sitting there
Yeah,
when
it should have been like, yeah, sold my last 3 bundles of heroin.
he was like, you don't smoke weed, do you? Nah, but I just sold heroin to your partner beside me.
Yeah. Yeah.
The drugs are on him now. Arrest him.
Yeah, that time that guy, Josh, he was from Ohio. They was using me for rides. And that cop that pulled me, they were on a Nissan Maxima.
That's
It was
all.
pretty much a straight undercover bus. Like, I'm like a drug. They got me profiled as a drug dealer.
I don't know, Michael. You look like a drug dealer.
Yeah. I mean, I tried to swallow. They told me they had it. They said, I'm going to blame it. I was like, give it to me. I tried to swallow it, but I couldn't.
Too much?
I probably could have, but it probably would have got stuck in my stomach and I would have felt it for a while.
What was your charge?
Oh, this possession.
Possession of heroin?
Yeah, or whatever they call it. The Edgecombe is more lenient than Nash.
Yeah, because everybody on Edgecombe is a drug addict.
Oh, that might be why. No, it's because Keystone's more strict.
Yeah, Keystone wants all the drug addicts out. He wants all the crime off the streets.
You can't do all that.
Obviously. That's the hard thing.
How about they do like Amsterdam, just legalize everything?
Weed in Canada is legal. It's
Yeah.
federal legal, too.
Oh, in Canada?
Yep, it's like legal, 100% legal. You can walk down the street smoking it.
Oh.
You don't even need a
legalize. How about they legalize heroin in the USA?
A lot of people would probably drop dead. Because a lot of
Yeah,
those
but
people
not-
would probably shoot up.
Because it would probably be tested, so it would be safe.
How the hell is heroin safe?
Because in Amsterdam it is.
What kind of shit are they putting in heroin to make it safe?
I don't know. It's not cut with fentanyl, I guess.
Yeah, fentanyl is that shit that's like killing people.
Because you can have some that ain't fentanyl in it. Like, say you have some with fentanyl and none with fentanyl. You can't hardly feel. It's like the stuff fentanyl is like, is the other stuff even goes? It's like plain heroin don't get you high like fentanyl.
Too bad you can't put that in your real
Yeah.
bank account.
You gotta do like microdose of fentanyl.
I remember, you remember Jay had fentanyl at the party and he was going to stab Brett with it?
Oh, it was real fentanyl?
Yeah, that was pure fentanyl, 100%.
Man, I wish I known.
Robbie said,
Oh,
yo,
my
give
God.
me, you remember when Robbie was like, yo, give me some, like, give it to me?
I'm gonna think I'm not even doing heroin then though, I don't think.
You weren't doing anything but drinking.
Oh. I remember somebody stole my money, I was gonna kill him. I was so drunk.
You don't drink like that anymore, do you?
I think it was Josh, what's his name, Josh something?
Josh Johnson?
Yeah. I was so drunk, I was gonna kill that motherfucker. If I had a gun, I probably would have.
I remember that. That was at Robbie's birthday party, wasn't it? At
No.
Andrew's house?
Yeah.
It was Robbie's birthday, and we were celebrating it at Andrew's house. And Josh punched the refrigerator, and the glasses fell off the refrigerator.
Yeah, because he was in my car, I remember. And my money disappeared.
Dude, and then we had PJ that night, and I didn't know that's what you gave everybody.
Yeah.
Dude, I had to dip the fuck out of there, because everybody was, like, starting to get really wild, and then I realized a lot of these bitches were minors, and I was like, yeah, ain't gonna get caught lacking.
They were minors?
Some of them, like John Phillips was a minor. I don't think Josh Johnson was old enough at the time either. Cody, I think he was. I think him.
He was on house arrest. Oh, I was even a minor of alcohol.
That's what I'm saying. All of us were minors of alcohol.
Oh, yeah, everybody was.
So we would all have been fucked.
I don't think the police would have came down there.
I don't know. I'm glad I never found out, though.
He said no trespass. You can't just go on land like it was a dirt path out. The police can't just go down there.
I don't know. The feds are weird. They'll do crazy shit. I mean, pull some random white kid over thinking he's a drug dealer.
Who, the police?
Yeah, they'll do weird shit.
Yeah.
I was thinking about being a cop one time.
Yeah, me too. That's weird.
But then I was like, I don't know if, like, my friends would like me. I don't know if I would, like to get in, like, firearm shooting, like, a shootouts with anybody. Or, like, arresting a meth head and fucking I get stabbed by a needle or something.
Yeah.
Mom's like, you can go to Bath County. I bet they don't see much action.
I'll be a crooked cop.
Michael be like, don't worry. Just give me your heroin and I'll let you go.
Oh, shit. But they got you on video.
Just erase the video.
No, I feel on pen. Be like, here.
Be like, don't worry, Captain. I disposed the heroin properly.
Yeah. I gave it to my sister. Or whoever. Oh, you have a sister? Yeah, she lives in California.
She says she's going to run it with a few tests and see if it's safe.
Found out it's pure sugar.
Yep, it's just pure sugar. So she put it in her Cheerios.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good, Captain.
But then she died after she did it. That's something weird with that sugar.
She died because she had natural causes.
Yeah.
That bitch died of natural causes.
At 23.
Bitch was on the verge of death anyways.
There's been like a lot of overdose. There's a lot of overdoses every day.
What do you think it's from?
Probably heroin.
Why?
Oh, they shoot up, yeah. I had that daughter. I went to Raleigh. I asked her. She said most people that OD are shooting up.
I'm surprised you haven't started shooting up.
No, hell no. I ain't gonna try that.
Michael be over there like, put the needle in me.
I think I did. I don't remember. Did I ever shoot up one time? I don't remember. Because I've talked to somebody said, say you snort 6 bags. If you shoot up, all you gotta do 2 is to feel that same feeling of snorting 6.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why people shoot up.
That's crazy. I know that shooting up is like it gets you high quicker.
Yeah, it's like instant.
It's called the rush.
Yeah.
Michael Sykes had filmed the rush quite a few times.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
But I don't know if you're snorting it or you really getting a rush like that.
I don't know, bro. I've seen you tweak a few times from snorting, but I've never seen you like all full blown out of control. You were still in control of your actions. You just did a few things that were a little odd.
Yes, because opiates make you scratch yourself.
Yeah, you were tearing the hell out of your nose, dude.
Even pain medicine do that.
Well, I wouldn't know because I've never done neither one of them like that.
Oh. Yeah.
But I know heroin does because Jimmy's aunt said she's from, I forgot, Washington State. Yeah, she says she's lost her hearing. She's gone deaf. She was itching a lot. And that's from heroin, she said.
She did heroin.
Yeah, I don't know if she was shooting or snorting. I have no idea.
I wonder was it bags or loose dope. It's weird. This is weird. I know you haven't done it. I know somebody, a girl, there's a lot of people in Northern that do it now.
Damn. Is your cousin addicted now?
No.
Did he like it? Or did he think
Oh, he just did it one time or 2 times.
he didn't like it?
No, he liked it, but I can tell I know why it's addictive.
Why'd you give it to him?
Oh, he wanted it. Oh, his friend got it. His friend bought it.
Did you do it with him?
I think he only did like half a bag or something.
And then you finished it off?
No, I didn't do any.
Damn. Did he do it at your grandma's?
I don't know, they're friends.
I hope he doesn't
They
become.
only got $20 worth.
I hope he doesn't.
OD on that much.
Yeah, but hopefully he doesn't become an addict.
He was OD, do like 10. I know this guy that I didn't know. He said to wake up in the morning, he does 220 bags at one time.
He's stupid as fuck.
He shoots it up too. He says for even for his dad to get out of bed, he's got to do some dope in the morning.
I'm surprised that you even tried that shit.
I had kidney stones and had a pain medicine. That's why I started after.
Let me ask you a question. In your opinion, why do you think heroin is so bad, or why is it illegal?
I don't know. Oh, because doctors give people pain medicine, then they put them off pain medicine, then they go to that.
What makes heroin actually bad?
Probably the fentanyl, yeah.
Do you think if they didn't put fentanyl into heroin, it wouldn't be as bad?
I'm going to tell you, people wouldn't like it.
I heard
that you feel so good.
I heard back in the 1800s in mines, kids that were even in the mines, the aspirin company Bayer, they were actually giving people heroin to help with the pain.
Oh, okay.
That was before heroin was illegal.
Yeah.
Are they players too? Is that why they're running? Are they players
Yeah.
that are running?
Maybe.
Yeah. But even shooting up makes you have bigger withdrawals.
So
When I went to rehab, I found out I want that bad though.
and then you told them, I want to be that bad, so you started snorting up both those.
No.
You're like, I
They're
want to.
trying to steal my body. There's like dudes that steal their body, girls steal their bodies, and their boyfriends let them.
Did they give you anything for rehab or what?
Yeah, they give you something.
What if y'all lie and say, I want to go to rehab and I'm not an addict? Would they know?
I don't know, because I think some of the drug tests, you've got to have something in your system. So there's people that can go there trying to get more clientele. I guess they just do a little bit of something to go in there, so they'll fail it.
I was just wondering, could I go into rehab and pretend and just be like, yeah, and just watch you get clean and just be like, yeah, let's get clean together, and I'm not really an addict. But I feel like they would know.
I don't know.
Milo, they'd be like, motherfucker, the only thing you high off of is oxygen.
What if I tell me you're addicted to marijuana?
I'm addicted
I
to
don't know.
touching myself,
Yeah, but marijuana ain't addictive.
but touching yourself could be.
Oh.
I'm addicted to watching porn.
Yeah.
Anybody want to come touch my little happy jappy?
What kind of dogs do y'all got now? Y'all still got all the same dogs?
We got Daisy. We got
What
Savannah.
dog is she?
Daisy's a boxer. Savannah is a Chihuahua. Milo is a long-haired white Chihuahua. And then they had 4 babies, but we only kept 2, which was Neville and Bella. We got rid of Neville, but the lady said that he wasn't sweet and all this other shit, but she was a meth head. We ended up getting Neville back, so we have Neville and Bella. They're both Vanny and Milo's kids, so they're Chihuahuas. We got Luna, which she's a tuxedo cat. And then we also got...
Cat?
Yeah, we got a cat upstairs. Her name's Luna.
Oh.
I think we're missing somebody else. Oh, yeah, we still got Chewy.
But a boxer is a bulldog, though.
In a way, yep.
Yeah. I want an English bulldog, though.
Boy or girl?
I don't know. Both.
What would be the guy, if you got a boy, what would be his name? And if it was a chick, what would it be?
I don't know. I guess you just think it when you get it.
I'm going to name my boy Meth, and then I'm going to name the female Heroin.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Come here, little Heroin. Daddy's got to shoot you up. I mean, give you kisses.
There's a dog named Ruben the Bulldog on YouTube. He's from Wilmington.
That's funny. I like her. Oh, speaking of Wilmington, Megan wants to move back out there because she's living in Rocky Mount right now.
With Josh.
Yep. She works at Sarah Lee, and Josh works at,
Oh, Sarah Lee? Works at Sarah Lee? My uncle used to work out there. Or he might still work out there. I don't know. But
Josh...
he does, like, construction.
Josh used to work for Megan's granddaddy at, the Gold Crown Enterprise or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Crown whatever. Yeah, he was only making $10 an hour. I was like, that's kind of fucked. But
He didn't stay out there for that?
nah, he worked there for a little bit, but then he got the job at McLean. Making more, yeah.
So, did Megan hire him himself? I mean, did Megan's granddad hire him himself?
Yeah.
See, he could have paid him more.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, you told Megan when she was in a hospital at 12 years old that her first car was going to be a Mustang, and you never did. So instead of, going out and buying her a Mustang now, just give Josh more money. Especially just to help him out, She never asked anything from him. So quit being a little bitch and give him some money.
How about, does his dad make a lot of money?
Oh, yeah, he makes hella money.
Her dad, I mean?
Yeah, he works out there with him, too, as an IT dude or something. I don't know what he does exactly, but he used to be an IT guy, and he made really good money. Now he works with his daddy, making pretty decent money, too. Like, he didn't like his house, so he's getting a house custom made right now.
Oh, my God.
But you can't...
What does his house look like?
Fucking nice as shit, dude. It was 2-story. The kitchen was big. Like, the kitchen took up, 2 rooms. He had an upstairs.
You can give me your house. I'll take it.
I mean, his house was bigger than my house in Bun Farm.
Where do they live at?
Wake Forest. I don't know exactly the road. I don't know where he lives at now.
Because I've probably been by there near, because I went to Wake Forest all the time.
That's where
To Raleigh.
Chris used to live. I don't know where he lives right now, but her granddaddy lives in Greystone in Rocky Mount.
Oh, yeah. Greystone. I don't know exactly what house, but...
I know exactly what house.
What's the address?
I don't know the address, but yeah.
Oh, man, just gotta see which one it is. I mean, I've been there. Been by there with you. Does he have a young wife?
Probably a young girlfriend. Who knows? She's probably some prostitute.
Girlfriend 24.
18. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, but he really does date young girls, though?
Yeah, he does.
Oh. So you don't have like a 70-year-old girlfriend.
Nah.
Only thing about a bulldog, you know they can't, like, good thing about having a bulldog, a boy and a girl, they can't, like, breed on their own.
Yeah, you right.
I mean, do you know that, though? Or,
A boy and a girl.
yeah, they can't breed on their own.
Why not?
Just look it up. You'll see. You have to jack off the dog, and they could come, and they put this tube up, like, her thing, pussy, and that's how they breed.
That's gross.
Yeah.
I don't think I would.
I'm not gonna do that, but
Fuck her right in the pussy, right there. Just get it in there.
you can't have C-sections on the dog.
Oh,
Had the baby. I mean, they can have them their own, but they might get stuck.
Oh, God. That's gross.
Alright, I'm gonna let you go.
All right, brother. It was good talking to you.
Alright, bye.
Bye. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the podcast. Thanks for listening. This has been kind of vulgar, to be honest with you, but hell, it's life. Thanks for listening, and y'all have a good day. Later.